What's up everyone, I'm KG. Thanks for joining me. We're going to start with the Effect Veiler. Just for the normal secret rares. 60 listings of them, $7 to get into the party. If you look right here, $7 goes up to $8 before even scrolling down. Like I said, it goes up to $8 and more before even scrolling down, bro. So, and then you can see as you keep going down, the listings just become more and more scarce. And you know, people want this card. You know, since this is the first printing of a secret rare Veiler, so I get why people like this card. I even have 3 copies of this card myself. Granted, I only paid $4 for mine, but the reason I'm even bringing this up is because I think you guys should get the platinum secret rares. These cards are a lot more rare. I believe it was 1 in 6 chance of getting these over a normal secret rare. So this version of the card is a lot more rare. The other version of the secret rare was, you know, a lot cheaper at one time. So I get why it was important. You know, I get why getting it at a cheaper price would be nice. $4 is a really nice deal, as you can see now. But you know, paying $9, paying $8 for that other copy of Veiler when you can get these right here for $8. If I was you guys, like I said, there are finite copies of these. This copy of the card is more rare than this copy of the card, and it's only like $1 more. So I would just say get this copy. It's more rare, and it has the border around the text box. That looks pretty cool. These cards do look really cool. You know, you can't really sleep on these. These cards look great. The Bestial Lubellion. I want to speak on this card because this card is going lower in quantities. This card sells almost every single day. This card sells at least 1 or 2 times. The reason I'm even bringing this up is because it's a really good card. So long as this card doesn't get banned or reprinted once again, this card will maintain its value. I could even see this card going up in value if dragons do well at a tournament or if a Bestial deck does well. And keep in mind, these Bestial cards are actually just cracked. And like I said, one more thing to keep in mind, if you look at the right here, there's one person that has 3 of them. Everyone else has 1 or 2. 3 right here. You know, like I said, everyone else has 1 or 2. Like I said, and then you look at the prices. If you're not buying from 3 different sellers, you're probably not getting 3 copies of this card. Nadir Servant, I want to speak on this card because it's a quarter century secret rare that I think will maintain value. As we always say, look at the right side here, compare the amount of quantities there are in the marketplace to the demand. If you look at the amount that this card sells, even just today, because it's the 30th today, even just today, it's sold so many copies. I have 3 of this card myself. Nadir Servant's a broken card, and this thing looks absolutely beautiful. This quarter century secret rare looks amazing. You know, all these quarter century secret rares look pretty good for the most part, honestly. Like, I've seen a lot of them, they all look really good. They all have really good card quality. But moving forward. I think you guys should get these before they go up in price. And they will maintain value. Like, as long as it doesn't get reprinted in a high rarity, it's going to be good with those. But moving forward. Tour Guide from the Underworld, another card that you have to get while you can. Another card that moves like crazy. I've been lazy in making this market watch. I've been wanting to tell you guys this for days, but like, you guys got to get into this tour guide if you want it. This card is not going to be the price it is for long. It's not even the price it is right now for long. You can look at it on the screen. If I was you guys, get these 3. I don't know, man. Get into this while you can, period. I'm not even going to waste too much time. You guys get what I'm saying. DD Crow. Secret rare crows are very expensive, like way too expensive to buy. I think if you guys want a nice copy of DD Crow, get yourself these Speed Duel Ultras. I wanted to bring it up because it's getting low in quantities for a lot of different rarities. There's 2 sellers. There was 3 sellers when I was thinking about bringing this up, but they had them all mod plays listed for 100. There's still a couple left here. I don't know. I mean, it goes up significantly. You know what I mean? If this card doesn't get a substantial reprint, I could see this card maintaining value. And you know, this card may get pre-printed in next year's, you know, rarity collection, because they're probably gonna do that shit again. They probably made hella money. They're probably gonna do that shit again. But anyways, moving forward here, Artemis the Magistus Moon Maiden. I want to speak on this card because this is a good card to get. Like I said, if you look at the prices, look how much it sells, and look how many quantities there are on the market, this is definitely a card you want to get into. I got mine for $3, but like I said, as you can see with some of these prices, they're just going insane. Nimble Sunfish. I want to speak on Nimble Sunfish because people play this in their Sprite deck. You know, I don't like this card too much in the Sprite deck, mostly because I don't have the ulti swap frogs that go with it, that little package that I think you should play if you're playing all the Nimbles. But this card is very expensive. I don't recommend buying this at all. This card will get reprinted before it becomes more reasonable to pay this price. Don't be buying these. If you have them, offload them while you can for the price. Like I said, if it gets reprinted, the originals will just go back down in price, even with how cute they look, because that original super rare does look real good. We're not gonna lie about it. But moving forward, Runic cards. I don't see these cards getting banned. I don't think Konami's going to do shit about these cards, even though Fountain's a broken card, and we should all be prepared for it. And whether it's on our main or side, you got to be prepared for Runic Fountain. But I don't think Konami's going to mess with these cards, so I think you should have these in your arsenal. If you get 3 of all the cards that you need 3 of, you know, 2 of some of the fusions, you're really, honestly, you don't need much. Like I picked up this entire core for like 15 bucks. So I think you guys should go ahead and do that. Like I said, these cards are all very cheap, and these cards do a lot. They're very versatile, and do whatever. Moving forward. Vicious Astrolaud, bro. We're gonna talk about this card because I think it's a little overpriced, bro. So these cards are gonna be overshadowed, in my opinion. Like, this card does not hold a candle to Unchained. It doesn't compete with a lot of the decks that are really good right now, in my opinion. This card does not beat Rescue Ace. Excuse me, this deck does not beat Rescue Ace. So I don't really think this is gonna be a meta contender moving forward for a long time. Obviously, if you're a fan of the deck, it's cool to have, but even then, I say sell it now while you can, while it's at a higher price. Infinite Impermanence, the higher rarities of this card. I want to speak on this because I told you so with the ultis. I told you guys to get the ultis for 100 bucks. If you guys look at these ultis now, the originals, you know, 140, 150, and it just goes up substantially. I told you guys, I had to do it, I told you so. I told you guys to get these for 100. I got them myself for 110. Like I said, I had to get it. Like I said, I've been waiting for years to get those. In my opinion, if you guys want these QCRs, not a bad card to look up. This card's always been hovering around 30 to 40 listings, low listings. When that Black Friday deal was around, these cards went very low in quantity. So I don't know, maybe this is not a bad card to pick up. I just couldn't, I didn't want to get these because the ultis were just such a better buy, in my opinion. But even right now with this, it's not a bad buy. If you look at the Prismatic Secret Rares, not a bad buy. Like I said, the Platinum Secret Rares, like I said, these are much more rare than the actual Secret Rares. So this is not a bad card to look into either. As you can see with the prices, the card goes up substantially. There are a few walls, people have a lot of copies of this, but not many people have copies of this. As you can see by the end of the page, goes up significantly there. Got reprinted in the rarity collection. It's about to get reprinted again in the structure deck. So, find the time to get a high rarity copy of this card, even if it's not the highest rarity. Just, get yourself a secret rare or something like that. But moving forward here, Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Don't be buying these ultra rares. It's a fucking trap. Like, don't be buying these cards at all. I'm telling you guys, it's a trap. Like, don't buy this shit. For this ultra rare, bro, like even the Duelist Saga, the ultra rares were a good quality, but you don't want to be spending this much on this card. Even 12 bucks, 13 bucks. You don't want to be spending this on this card. You can get the common for $1 just so you can play it, and then this card will get reprinted someday, and then we'll get be able to get this ultra for super cheap. And not to mention, you're not going to be playing Crimson Dragon in every deck, bro. You're going to be playing it in a couple decks, maybe Centurion if you're playing it, maybe Manadium if you're playing it, but not many decks is going to be summoning Crimson Dragon doing the cheese. You don't need to be playing that ultra rare. I can't stress enough how big of a waste of money this ultra rare is. I'm not going to keep going. Lava Golem. If I was you guys, bro, I would be okay, so first off, sell these Blazar Dragon, sell those. But the Lava Golem, check Amazon for these. 16, 17 bucks on Amazon, much better than paying 20, 21 and above. But I do think this is a good quarter century secret rare to look into getting. I think this is a very good one to get. It will hold its value as long as it doesn't get reprinted again. You got to keep saying that so I don't get too many. I'm going to get dislikes either way. Probably a lot of them, but I don't want to get too many. You know what I'm saying? Too many. Got to mitigate the damages. But anyways, Dimension Shifter. I want to speak on this card because this is a card that as long as it doesn't get banned, it will maintain value. Even if you look at how this card sells, people buy this card like crazy. It's like, people like Dimension Shifter. They're just toxic, bro. And they want to they want to FTK people, and this card helps do that sometimes. This card plus Rabina, FTK usually. But moving forward, like I said, if you guys want to get this, you don't think it's going to get banned, it's going to hold its value if it doesn't get banned. I promise you, if this card doesn't get banned, bro, if this card doesn't take a hit on the list, then this card is going to maintain value and it's going to go up in price 100%. No doubt about it, 100%. It's up to you to make the judgment call if you think it's going to get banned or not. I think it deserves a shaft, so I'm not going to invest in it. Evenly Matched. I want to speak on Evenly Matched because like everything else I've been bringing up for these quarter century secret rares, these are good buys. These are cards that will maintain value as long as they don't get a reprint. As you can see here, this card sold today, sold yesterday, did not sell on the 28th, sold like crazy on the 27th, on the 26th, 25th. I believe that was the Black Friday shenanigans. So as you guys can see here with these prices, this card continues to go up significantly. There are some sellers that have a good amount of copies of these, but you don't get into the higher copies of these until you get to like 55 bucks. Before that, there are some sellers that have 3 copies, 4 copies, 43. But I just think you guys should get in on this if this is something that you want. If you guys want a high rarity copy of Evenly Matched and you don't think it's going to get reprinted in a higher rarity, then this is going to be the highest rarity. So I think you should have it. But moving forward here, I do want to talk about Mud Dragon of the Swamp. This is a card that I bought myself. It sells like crazy. People want to play this with their Super Poly. I don't even know why this card sells like this. I only bought the card because I found a copy of it for $8 online on Amazon. Like I said, Amazon's the GOAT. Sometimes you gotta check it out. Just compare pricing. You can't be lazy with it, but if I was you guys, I would be comparing prices to get the best deal. Anyways, I bought this card for $8. As you can see here, it goes up significantly. Not many copies at all. There's 12 or 17 listings of this card. If you want it, I'd check Amazon, try and get some for $8-9 and just get the hell out of there, bro. Cherubini, another card that's going up in quantities. Not many of them, selling like crazy. There's Phantom Knight hype out there, so people trying to get this card. If I was you guys, I'd want to have it in my arsenal. If you want it, have it in your arsenal. These cards are finite. These cards are extremely rare. These 1 in 6 chance quarter century secret rares are not common to come by. Even though people are cracking this shit open like crazy, there's a finite amount of these. So once everyone has it in their collection, this card's gonna go up in price. As you can see by the end of the page, it's only hitting $10, but that is almost double what you're getting it at now, because you had to start at like $6-7 to get into this. So, you know, it is what it is. I brought it up to you guys moving forward. Last quarter century secret rare I'm bringing up in this video is going to be the Ancient Fairy Dragon. It's another one that's very low in quantities. Should have got it for $9 before the sale, but I didn't make the video. If you guys look at these prices, it just keeps going up, bro. If you guys look at the right side, there's not many of these. There's just not really many of these, bro. I'd recommend pulling the trigger for $12. Like, honestly, pull the trigger for $12. If this card doesn't get reprinted, this card's going to maintain value. I strongly believe that. As long as these cards don't get reprinted in a higher rarity or something similar, they're not going to lose value because they're finite. There's just not many of them, and they're the new highest rarity. But moving forward, True Dea. I want to speak on True Dea because I like these cards. I like the Centurion cards a lot. Anything with one card combo, I'm good. I love it. Anything that says one card combo, I'm all for it, bro. These cards are really good. They set up a one card combo that allows your opponent not to play. But these prices are absolutely ridiculous. I cannot recommend anyone spend these prices on ultra rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is crazy, bro. Like, this, it's honestly insane. Like, I know, like, there's quarter century secret rares. I know there's, like, you know, the high rarities of these cards you can get, but this is just stupid. Like, I would not be paying this right here, bro. This is crazy. Like, 3 cards, it's gonna run you like what, over $100 for 3 cards, bro. That's wild to me. And it's just from like a side set Valiant Smashers. These guys just keep printing cards. Konami just keeps printing cards, bro. Don't give them your money like this, bro. Find a deck you want to play and just don't play it for as long as you can. Don't be spending money on this new shit because it's new shit. I don't think you need to buy these cards. I think we can fight these cards just fine with the tools we have. It's not going to be too broken or overpowered. You don't need to rush into these cards at all. Too expensive, bro. But I appreciate you guys for staying to the end. If you did stay to the end, let me know down below, what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card this time? What is the one card that you love right now? Right now, the card that I'm in love with is branded Regained, bro. The card is insane. I've been absolutely cooking with the card on Master Duel, and I'm working on building the deck in real life. Some bestial runic shenanigans. So wish me luck with that. Let me know down below what your favorite card is right now in the game, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, man.
Help me!